Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, my name is Grant. Welcome to my channel. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Grant. Welcome to my channel. I question their narratives, or I question the narratives of the police. Hey, so today is the 19th of January, 2025, and I'm not going to be talking about the police today. What I'm going to be talking about is black men, black people. I've been fortunate enough during my lifetime to see a lot in this country, see a lot in this world. And my experiences have been very similar to a lot of black people, a lot of black men. In my opinion, and this video is going to be unedited, so all the pauses and they're just going to be there. All the they're going to be there. So that's where this is at. We have a problem. We've always had a problem in this country, and the problem is racism. We have. When I say we, I'm talking about black people. Black people have prayed about it, have talked about it, have protested about it. Many of great men have died because of it. Many. We, as black people, are the reason why it continues. Black men are the reason why it continues. We're expecting, as an analogy, we're expecting a wild animal not to be wild. And how is that possible? It's just not possible. You expect something from a group of people that were given almost 400 years, 400 years head start for life, for a free life, I can go with numbers, years, and all this other good stuff. But we've over the years we've already done that. We've done that time and time again, repeatedly. The 22nd of November, 2014, there was a young kid in Cleveland, Ohio, by the name of Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice, excuse me, I put my glove on it, a little chilly. Tamir Rice, to this day, I carry this young man around in my heart every day, on my mind every day. There's no way in this world, but yet there is that way, because it happened, that this child, and I say young man, but that this child should have died the day that he died, the way that he died. Shouldn't happen. The result of that is the same. You go back to 1991. 1991, for those of you who can remember, Rodney King. When I mentioned Rodney King's name, I say that Rodney King got the brake speed off of him. He was driving a Yugo, I think a red Yugo or some shit like that, back then, and he was caught for speeding and yada, yada, yada. He got the brake speed off of him. A grown man, he was violated. Those of you who know the story, those of you who don't know the story, you can, pull it up on YouTube, of course, Google it. You got it, and it's right there. George Floyd, we all know about George Floyd. We all know about all these black men, black children that have and will continue to be violated by this system, will continue to die by this system. And the only way that this can stop, that it will stop, is if black men say enough is enough. That's the only way it's going to stop. Prayer is not going to change this. I can tell you that now. Prayer is not going to change it. Falling down on your knees, I got it. Going to that dark room, I got it. We're at the crossroads, I got it. We've been at the crossroads. I understand all of that. All of it. It's not a knock. It's just a reality. Charleston, South Carolina. You had a white boy, went into church, black church, Mother Emanuel, and those black parishioners welcomed him. If he needed something, they would have made sure that he left there with something. But what he took was a bunch of black lives. It continues. It continues because black men allow it to continue. I don't care what your financial status is, whether you got top dollar in the bank or you have no money in the bank. Black men. Because your silence, your fear. And that's what it is. Salute to white men. And I really mean this. White men are savages. And I don't mean it, I do. I mean it in a disparaging way to a certain degree. They don't fall back. They may not like each other, but when it comes down to taking control and keeping control, that's what they do. They put all that aside. And they get it done. When the Americas back then was forming, those white guys had a mission. Capitalism off the backs of black slaves back then. And it was brought forward to this day. That fear was brought forward to this day. Being comfortable, I get it. Having money, I get it. Being silent and fearful, I don't get it. Because black men, we're the problem. We are. We allow this to keep going. The politicians, Democrat, Republicans, whatever, I don't give a shit about none of that because they don't give a damn. President Obama, love this dude because he was the first black president. He went through what he went through, but the second 4 years he wasn't shit. He didn't do anything specifically for black people. We help others. We're helpful individuals, but we hurt ourselves every single day as a people. Our money, and this is all this is going for this video, because I'm gonna do a follow-up video, and this is unedited, so it's pathetic. We are a pathetic group of people. We really are. And you may not like this. You may say I'm an idiot. Damn, I'm an idiot then. Fuck it. I'm an idiot. But I know what I see. I know what I've seen across this world, and I mean this world. Because I've been places, I've seen shit. I've never, this place, America has never felt like home to me. Never. 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 I was born in America, yeah. Got the passport, no. You wake up, black people wake up, you go outside and you have to be mindful of being black. The fuck out of here. What kind of shit is that? A white person is not doing that. White people don't do that. But yet we've been, because, and all this goes back to slavery, I get it. For me, it goes back to slavery. And that fear it's been brought forward. You know, there's little change. How in the hell are we still talking about civil rights, voters' rights, black voters' rights every 2 years, every 4 years? Why are we still talking about that shit? White people don't talk about that. They talk about it in reference to us. No. Black men, no. We have to take a stand. Bottom line, we have to take a stand. We have to stand up and say enough is enough. I'm not talking about through your politicians. I'm not talking about through your local government. None of that, because it's not going to work. They say give it time, give it time. Okay, how many of us have to die? How many of black kids have to die on a regular basis? I used to be very sympathetic and empathetic on those school shootings. I don't have that anymore. I don't feel that anymore. It happened, okay. Because they don't care. They don't give a shit about the white kids, their kids. Because if and there's no way that they're going to stop, gun control is not, they're not going to limit the amount of guns. There's too much money in reference to that. But the sacrifice in keeping those weapons is burying children. That's a sacrifice. That's a sacrifice. Because it's more about the money than a coffin. Guarantee you. Because if it was about the coffin, about white kids being in a coffin, it would have stopped by now. It would have stopped by now. We've gotten to a point over the years. We're really violent against ourselves. And I'm not talking about black on black crime. When I say violent against ourselves, we allow other groups of people, and we have so many people, other groups of people taking the money out of black neighborhoods, out of black communities. We need to stop that. They don't put the money back into them. They fuck you up. Oh man, it's ridiculous. No, those stores and those little nail shops, you need to get them out your neighborhoods. They really need to go. We need to, just like all other ethnic groups, we need to cycle black money back into black communities. We don't have that many black businesses, but it needs to start yesterday. 10 years ago, it needed to start. Asians stick with Asians. White folks stick with white folks. You may live in a mixed community, but I guarantee you, for the most part, how many of you have actually sat down at your white neighbors, in your white neighbor's house on a regular basis? Not one time, on a regular basis. Nah, it doesn't happen like that. Doesn't happen like that. And it's okay. It's okay. But what's not okay is for we as black men to allow this to continue. Tomorrow's going to bring an addition. It's not going to change anything. It's going to bring an addition to what we already face on a regular basis. That's all it's going to bring. If we don't stand collectively, if black people, black men do not stand collectively, yeah, you talking about midterms. Everybody, midterms. Fuck a midterm. We've been talking about midterms for the last 20 years, 30 years. Midterm. And it's the same old shit. If midterm would have helped anything, Tamir Rice would be here right now. George Floyd would be here right now. If midterm would help anything. You know, what's going to stop this? Black men standing up. Enough is enough. Bottom line. Black people gonna stop this. Our dollars stay in our pockets. All of that bullshit clothes and all that other bullshit, no. Capitalistic society. We can shut this motherfucker down as black people. How the hell? No, you get disrespected, and it's okay. But I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Don't understand it. But I do understand it's fear. Again, white guys, white people, they don't give a shit. They run by a different set of rules. This video makes you feel uncomfortable, oh well. If you feel some kind of way about this video, oh well, because reality is sitting right there in your face every single day. Every time you look at yourself, that's reality. You may not have faced racism or any type of degradation yourself, but you know someone that has. And your silence is very harmful. A unity that we don't have is what we need. So all the midterms and the prayers and the forgiveness, you can take that shit. That's at this point in time, that ain't nothing but trash. That's all that is. It's nothing but trash right now. And moving forward, if a hard change from black men does not come to foresight, does not come, nothing's going to happen except what's happening right now. Nothing's going to change. You're going to be talking about our children's children. We talking about midterms. That's what's going to happen. Tamir Rice, may he rest in peace forever, because he's gone forever. May his soul rest in peace. But Tamir Rice will be 1,000 times over. No, enough is enough. Black people. I'm not talking about brown people, because they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. I'm talking about black people. Every other ethnic group, every other race of people, they're united. Black people aren't. We allow so much disrespect, and we accept it. No. I personally don't. No, no, I draw the line. I drew the line years ago. Years ago. So, uh, uh, but we talking about MLK Day tomorrow. MLK. That means absolutely nothing as far as I'm concerned because of what we're not doing. Many of men. So we're talking about MLK. MLK gave the most precious thing we all have. That's life. For us. And look at what we've done with it. Absolutely nothing. Because of fear. And each and every black man, look within yourself and tell yourself that you're not afraid. Tell yourself that you're not afraid. Because you are. Because if you weren't, this conversation we wouldn't be having. We wouldn't be talking about midterms. We wouldn't be talking about years and years and years and years and years of voting. Pray about it. I give it to God. Okay, I got all that. That ain't working. It's not working. Nearly got choked the fuck out. Died. Oh, he can breathe. He can breathe. No. I know it couldn't be me. And if it was a person like me, Daniel Penny he wouldn't have touched me. He wouldn't have touched me. Not because I'm some badass, because I'm not. But he would. I don't have that type of energy. I'm gonna give you what you give me. You give me respect, you're getting respect back from me. 100%. I don't give a shit about your skin color. But I do recognize your skin color. Oh, I don't see color. Okay, well, there's a whole bunch of disrespect right there. And it's the same old bullshit. A message to black men. MLK Day is tomorrow. Moving forward, as black men, what are we going to do? As black men, what are we going to do? Because something's going to happen. And something's really going to happen. And your cowardness is going to be brought to the forefront then. So just think about it. Think about it. No, I'm not going to say that. I'll say it in the next video. So, Grant, I question their narratives. Question the narratives of the police. Oh, man. But I'm questioning our narratives as black men now. I'm a proud black man. I love my blackness. Struggles and all. Wouldn't have it any other way. Disappointed in us as a people. Disappointed in us as black men. We allowed children, our black children, we allowed to be killed. We allowed the brutality of black people. If white people were getting beat down like that, nah. And they say the numbers, yeah, white people can do this. Well, the population of white people, that's why, is more. But the brutality, dude and that got beat the fuck up, that got beat down in prison, no. And not a white person, who, Jesus, no, all right, no. I question their narratives, so Yeah, just think about it. MLK Day, inauguration.